flames of LA. The sky above Los Angeles was a brood shade of orange as the sun dipped lower, swallowed by the smoke that hung thick in the air. People walked hurriedly, their faces shielded with masks, trying to navigate through streets tinged with an eerie apocalyptic glow. The fires had been burning for days now, licking the edges of the city like an insatiable beast. First it was the hills, then the forest. Now it was creeping closer. Homes were being devoured, whole neighborhoods lost in a matter of hours.
Maya stood by her apartment window, watching the swirling black clouds from the distance, the winds pushing them toward her side of the city. The news report said this was the worst fire season on record. She didn't need the numbers, she could feel it in her bones, in the tightness of her chest, the way the air tasted wrong. She checked the evacuation alerts again, no warning yet, but she could tell it was only a matter of time. Her phone buzzed, it was Ethan, her older brother, calling from the evacuation zone in the valley. Hey, Maya said, trying to keep her voice steady, how's it looking over there? It's bad, Ethan replied, his voice raw, not from the fire, but from the panic. We had to leave the house, it was getting too close. I'm at the shelter now, people are everywhere, it's chaos.
I'm sorry, she whispered, though the words felt hollow. She could hear the hum of sirens in the background of his call, distant and constant. Do you have everything?
Not everything, he said, a grim laugh cutting through. But we're fine, I'm just worried about the air quality. And he trailed off for a moment. You need to get out too, and the winds are pushing the fire south. Maya glanced out the window again at the flickering red glow growing more prominent. The fire was edging closer, creeping down the mountainside. She could see the glow behind the hills, like the city itself was breathing fire.
I'll be okay, she said, though she didn't know if she believed it. I'm not leaving just yet, I'll wait for the official word.
Don't wait too long, Ethan urged, his voice tinged with fear. Just be safe. She nodded, though he couldn't see it. The call ended, and Maya stood there for a long moment, her mind racing. Her small apartment felt suffocating in that moment. She grabbed a bag, just the essentials, her laptop, a few clothes, and the picture of their mom. She'd lost track of time, but the heat and the smell of smoke were only getting worse. The fire was no longer just a news story, it was a reality, an invisible yet very real force, pulling people from their homes and possibly pulling her from hers.
Outside, a fire truck rumbled past, lights flashing, its siren wailing, a warning that perhaps was too late. She snapped the bag shut and looked once more at the city she loved, the city that, for all its glamour and glitz, had always felt on the edge of something. The wildfires were just one